Speak unto the children of Israel.
Who's the audience? According to the Bible. Because today you will say you're a black man, right? You will say you're African American, right? Do you ever tell people that you're children of Israel? That's what I'm saying. You said us though. But we realize that we're the children of Israel. Right. That's why we're out here trying to teach the children of Israel who don't know they're the children of Israel. That makes sense? Josh, come on, bro. You seem kind of stubborn to me like, nah, I ain't really paying attention to what you're saying.
Nah, I pay attention,
yes,
but it's there. But, you know, like I said, I got to do some studying. Like,
correct.
You know what I mean? Like, you could, I'm not trying to be like me or nothing, but like, you could tell me, like, you could talk to me, you could put it in my face. But like me, I do my own, like, soul searching and like, you know, studying. So
how do you think men learned in the Bible? How do you think they learned? What was it? CJ and Josh. CJ and Josh. I'm Michael. All right, so remember he just said, you know, he was actually on a question about enemies, right? Give me 48 again from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Okay, so when he said thou shalt serve thy enemies, who do you think he referring to? Y'all have no idea?
no, I don't know.
I'm glad I asked that question. Who was gonna serve their enemies? Okay. Just like the brother was saying over to the side, there's a brother sitting on his couch eating ice cream in Dallas. Y'all ever heard of that? On the news. He got shot. He was at his own house. See, Josh? Right? TJ? CJ? He heard that story before. What was the race of the brother sitting on the couch eating ice cream?
Black.
He's a black man, right?
Black.
What was the race of the cop that shot him?
The white man, right?
It's a white woman.
White woman.
Right, white woman. What about, have y'all ever seen the movements of Black Lives Matter? You ever seen that movement? You seen it before too, right? Right, so y'all seen that movement.
The CEO is a white man.
I understand that. I understand it. We don't want to move that fast yet. We're gonna come back there because I'm trying to correlate it with the Bible. Come on, read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Now, we're going to get into a people that will serve their enemies. Watch this.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Lord allowed this to happen to a certain people. Read.
In hunger and in thirst.
So you're going to serve them in hunger and in thirst. That's why we have these images out here showing you that a race of people went through this. That's why we got it right here, brothers. A race of people went through this. Not just you, that Lord gonna send the enemies against you. He did ask who are your enemies. But in reality, it's talking about your nation. You understand what I'm saying, CJ? Josh? It's talking about your nation. So you still not convinced yet?
Nobody didn't say nothing like that.
No, I'm inquiring with you, my brother. I'm not accusing you of anything.
I know. I'm just saying something to think about. Yeah.
Something to think about. Okay. All right, now watch this. I want you to think about this. Watch this.
And in nakedness.
Well, for the clothes, the Israelites are going to serve their enemies. Now, when we think about ourselves today, do we go and buy clothes from our own people?
Yeah.
You do? What about yourself?
Yeah.
Y'all do?
Yeah. He got his own clothing. I got my own clothing brand.
Glad y'all said that. Watch this. Come on.
And in want of all things.
Anything we want. Now, can you go to your brother and get your driving license?
No.
Birth certificate?
No.
Death certificate? Education? Okay, but the Bible said that a certain people is going to do that. Watch this.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So the enemy is going to put a yoke of iron. That's why these examples out here that happen to a certain people, a yoke of iron. Here's a better one that you know it ain't no movie. Look at the bottom. That ain't no movie. That really happened to a people. That really happened to a people. We're reading the Bible to you, showing you that was written and it was going to happen to a certain people, the Israelites. Do you think this happened to a certain people? No? Now, one of y'all believe that? Y'all don't believe that happened to a certain people. That's what I'm asking about. I can't balance both of them. Yeah. Y'all believe that happened to a certain people?
Yeah.
You, CJ? What about you, Josh?
Yeah.
So read that again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So what do you mean? What do you think it mean that he gonna put a yoke of iron on your neck until you destroy it? What do y'all think that mean? Because it's in the Bible. We're talking about the Bible. And we're talking about Pacific people. What do you think that means, Josh, CJ? You're going to put a yoke of iron on your neck until you have destroyed thee.
He was going to beat you black and blue.
He's going to beat you black and blue. Did that happen to certain people?
Yeah.
It did. Remember, I'm still trying to show you that we do have enemies as a nation. Right. Not just you. Right. You understand, my brother? This happened to a nation of people. Even before we were born, these things was happening, man. To a certain people, our forefathers. Now, let me ask you a question. We can sit it down. Turn this one around for me. What's y'all religion? Baptist and what else? Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. What's your religion? Yeah, look at him. He falling back. Now, look at him. Excuse me. Falling back. Don't worry about it, Josh. No. We out here to edify you. We're not out here to beat you down and to embarrass you. That's not what this is about. What this is about is to educate our people, because you've been taught who God is, who his people is. God love everybody. We've been taught all those things. But now we're just reading to you things that happen to people in the Bible. You understand? You can pull out your phone and Google this right now and see that these dates are accurate, because that's where we got it from. We got it from history. History said that we was going to serve our enemies for all things. Now that you're a Baptist, John Smith started that Baptist. Seventh-day Adventist, you can see who started those things that we believe in now. And we serve them for our belief in God now. So that's what makes you a Baptist. You see that, Josh? You got anything in the comments, Josh? Nope.
I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing?
Yeah.
So who are you according to the Bible?
I'm God's child.
You're God's child? Uh-huh. And that's God's child, what are you supposed to be doing?
Serving God.
Serving God in what fashion? When you say serving God, explain it to me.
In what fashion? And how do I put it? Like an orderly fashion. Like make sure everything is, you follow the commandments, let's put it like that.
What commandments?
The 10 commandments.
That's it?
And yeah.
You're supposed to only follow 10. Do you know that the 10 commandments are found in the Old Testament? Do you believe in the Old Testament? You have to, because you just said, CJ, that we supposed to follow the 10 commandments. CJ, what are the 10 commandments found? You see that? You see how that makes sense, my brother? Right? It makes sense, right? I bet you ain't never been taught that before or asked by a pastor, have you?
Right.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
So what commandments have they taught you?
They taught me all of them, but I don't remember.
They ain't gonna come off the top of my head. Yeah.
Come on, let's get that one in Numbers. Now I'm gonna see if they taught y'all this, because both of y'all said that you're supposed to believe in the Old Testament, which is keeping God's commandments, and y'all been taught them. Watch this.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
So who is the audience? Huh? Okay, he got it. What you say? Who is it? Now let's read. Let's see what the Bible said, Josh.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
Who's the audience? According to the Bible. Because today you will say you're a black man, right? You will say you're African American, right? Do you ever tell people that you're children of Israel? That's what I'm saying. You said us though. But we realize that we're the children of Israel. Right. That's why we're out here trying to teach the children of Israel who don't know they're the children of Israel. Right. That makes sense? Josh, come on, bro. You seem kind of stubborn to me like, nah, I ain't really paying attention to what you're saying.
Nah, I pay attention,
yes,
but it's there. But, like I say, I got to do some studying. Like,
correct.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be like me or nothing, but like, you could tell me, like, you could talk to me, you could put it in my face. But like me, I do my own, like, soul searching and like, studying. So
how do you think men learned in the Bible? How do you think they learned? In a group? Hey, give me that in in Ezra in the Bible, Ezra 7 and 10. I'm gonna show you what's supposed to happen when it comes to the Bible, and then Nehemiah 8 and 8, going back to back. So what happened to the children of Israel is they supposed to keep God's commandments, and y'all said y'all knew them, and we're gonna get one. We're gonna see if y'all recognize it. Like I say, and it's something that you're right, absolutely, Josh, that you should go and study. Watch this. Ezra. Give me Ezra first. Ezra 7 and 10.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord.
You see that? So that's what you're saying you're gonna supposed to be doing, right? You're supposed to see. You're supposed to say, I'm gonna go search it and research it for myself. Read it again.
For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the law of the Lord
Come on.
and to do it.
And to do it, not just to go search it like you say you're gonna do, but not only search it, Josh, you're supposed to search it to go and do it. Read.
And to teach in Israel statutes and judgments.
That's what we're doing. We went study, we rehearsed, we went found out what it really meant, and now we're going to go teach Israel. You see what I'm saying? Now give me Nehemiah.
Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. So they read in the book, in the law of God, distinctly.
That's why I asked y'all, have your pastors went over these topics? Y'all said yes. But then the scripture says you're supposed to go and look at it and read it distinctly, meaning very carefully. Right? Let's read it again.
So they read in the book, in the law of God, distinctly.
Come on.
And gave the sense.
And did what?
And gave the sense.
Make you understand what we're reading. Because we don't want y'all to say, yeah, they tried to show us a couple things. No, they read out of the Bible a couple things. Right? CJ? Are we reading it out of the Bible? Read it again.
So they read in the book, in the law of God distinctly, and gave the sense, and caused them to understand the reading.
So we want y'all to understand the reading or the writings, right? Go back to Numbers. We want you to understand when it comes to the 10 Commandments, we're not only supposed to hear them, we're supposed to do them. And here's one of the 10 Commandments I'm going to leave y'all with that we're supposed to be doing as the Israelites, as God's chosen people, as a child of God, like you said. Watch this.
Numbers chapter 15 and verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
They're the audience.
And bid them.
And command them.
That they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
What does that mean? CJ? Josh?
I don't know.
But you see what I'm saying? This is a commandment that God gave to the children of Israel that the children of Israel should be doing. This is another law. So this is a law that we're supposed to be doing. What he just said to the children of Israel, CJ, you paying attention? What he said to the children of Israel, that they should make them fringes and the borders of their garments throughout their generations. That means forever. My dad's supposed to be doing it. His dad's supposed to be doing it. My children's supposed to be doing it. My great-grandchildren's supposed to be doing it. According to the scripture, he said, speaking to the children of Israel, and bid them that they put fringes in the borders of their garment throughout their generations. That's why we're coming out showing the children of Israel, look, God said this is something we're supposed to be doing. He said we're not supposed to be getting tattoos. We're not supposed to have girlfriends. We're not supposed to be lying to each other. We're not supposed to be homosexuals. The ladies, they're not supposed to be dykes. All of that's in the Bible that he told the children of Israel. These are the commandments, and it's more than 10. That's why I gave y'all examples of the things I just spoke. They're commandments too, but it's not in the 10. Y'all understand that? Give me that real quick, and did we finish? Let's finish this.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
You see that? On the fringe, we got a ribbon of blue on top of it. You see that, CJ? Got a ribbon of blue on top of it. Look at our forefathers. Because it's not just blacks. Look what they were wearing. Y'all see that? Same thing. The children of Israel was doing it. But what happened is, over time, they made us forget our customs. Right. Now we celebrate birthdays. Now we celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving. That's what we do now. Because we've been broken from keeping these commandments. Right. Do we kill each other now? I ain't saying that you go and kill somebody. Another black man will kill another black man, CJ. That happens, right? But what a commandment says, thou shalt not what? Thou shalt not kill. You see that? We ain't honoring these commandments. There's another one said, love thy neighbor as thyself. Y'all heard those scriptures before? You see what I'm saying? So these are things that we're going to tell the Israelites to uphold. That's what the whole purpose of going to church and learning what the Bible is talking about. It's telling us who we are and the things that we need to be doing, how we should be carrying ourselves. Because the way we carry ourselves now is not ordained of God. Right. Read.
And it shall be upon you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
Just like Israel said, we're supposed to look upon this and remember God's commandments and do them. So if we're not supposed to lust at the women, I got my fringes on. That's what we rehearse every day. Not lusting at the women, not lying, not stealing. We can't say that about our whole nation. You understand what we're saying? So it's not just about you, Josh. It's about our whole nation. As you being a leader, learning what you're supposed to do, go and study it. Find out what you're supposed to do to lead your
We
people.
used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.